Hello, welcome to Biography TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of David Dacko. Born on the 24th of March 1930, David Dacko was a Central African politician who served as the first president of the country. Dacko was born in Bouchia, a village near Mbaiki, in the Lobaye region, which was at the time part of the French Equatorial African territory of Moyen Congo. His parents, Iniabode and Maria Okolania, belonged to the same ethnic group. Shortly after Dacko's birth, his family relocated to Boda, a town in Central African Republic where he worked in a store called Tankre. In 1937, Dacko's father converted to Catholicism and decided to stay married to one wife. This made him send all his other wives away, including Dacko's mother. A year after, Dacko was sent to live with his uncle, Jerome Gaza, in Mbaiki. It was in Mbaiki that Dacko began his primary education, then continued in Bambari. He later studied education at the École Normale of Moyenji in Moyen Congo. In 1951, he became a schoolmaster in a big primary school in Bangui. Dacko became the principal of Kouanga College in 1955 and was also an ardent supporter of independence leader Barthélemy Boganda, who belonged to his ethnic group. In 1957, Dacko's involvement in politics had gained some popular support, so he presented himself as a candidate for legislative elections in Ubangishari, where he won a seat as a member of the Territorial Assembly of Ubangishari. In the same year, the first Council of Government of Ubangishari was established, and Boganda made Dacko the Minister of Agriculture, Livestock, Water and Forests. He served in that position from 14th of May 1957 to 23rd of August 1958. He later served as the Minister of Interior and Administrative Affairs from the 23rd of August to the 8th of December 1958. On the 1st of December 1958, when the Territorial Assembly became the Legislative Constitutive Assembly, Dacko and his fellow territorial councillors became deputies. From the 8th of December to the 30th of April 1959, Dacko served as Minister of Interior, Economy and Commerce. After Boganda died in a plane crash on the 29th of March 1959, Dacko succeeded him as the leader of the country. After the Central African Republic's independence from France on the 13th of August 1960, Dacko became the provisional president of the Republic from the 14th of August to the 31st of December 1965. Back in 1960, he was elected president of the Conference of Prime Ministers of Equatorial Africa. He retained this position as well as that of the Minister of Defense from 17th of August 1960 to the 1st of January 1966. Dacko succeeded in amending the constitution to transform his regime into a one-party state. This aided him to run alone in a presidential election held on the 5th of January 1964, which of course he won. During his first term as president, Dacko increased diamond production in the Central African Republic by eliminating the monopoly on mining, which the concessionary companies held. This way, any Central African could dig for diamonds. He went further to establish a diamond cutting factory in Bangui, and diamonds became the Central African Republic's most profitable export, even to this day. Dacko's relationship with France and the People's Republic of China soon made him lose the support of many Central Africans that on the 31st of December 1965, General Bokassa carried out a successful coup against him and prevented Colonel Jean Izamo, the head of the National Gendarmerie Police Force, from assuming power. Dacko was imprisoned and placed under house arrest in Lobaye but got released on the 16th of July 1969 and was eventually named the personal counselor of President Bokassa on the 17th of September 1976. Bokassa's regime later faced severe criticism that in the late 1970s, Dacko left for Paris, where the French convinced him to cooperate in a coup to remove Bokassa from power. On the 20th of September 1979, French paratroopers carried out Operation Barracuda, which overthrew Bokassa and restored Dacko to the presidency 2 years after. So in March 1981, Dacko was elected to the presidency in a multi-candidate election. His new term began on the 1st of April 1981. Dacko's right to rule was however challenged because Central Africans saw him as a puppet of the French. He particularly faced some challenges from Bokassa's prime minister, André Félix Batassi. Unfortunately, Dacko failed again at satisfying his Central Africans and even the French who put him there. On the 1st of September 1981, Dacko was overthrown in a bloodless coup carried out by Army Chief of Staff General André Kolimba, who became the president of the Central African Republic. Dacko later led the Movement for Democracy and Development, MDD, a party which opposed Kolimba. In 1992 and 1993, Dacko contested in the presidential elections but lost. He was married to Brigitte and they had 7 sons and 4 daughters. On the 27th of September 2003, Dacko suffered a chronic asthma attack. He went to France for treatment but died during a stopover in Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, on the 20th of November 2003. He was buried in Mokinda on the 13th of December of that year. On the 23rd of April 1963, Dacko was awarded Commander of the Central African Order of Agriculture, and on the 26th of June 1964, he was awarded the Commander of the Central African Order of Academic Palms. Also, there's a street named after him, Avenue President David Dacko. He is definitely not forgotten in history. What have we missed out of this biography of Dacko? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.